And I'm here to help you understand on using the OPAC system. Let's get on to it.
What is OPAC? OPAC stands for Online Public Access Catalog. First of all, let us learn about what a catalog is.
Catalog in a library is a list of information about the collection that the library owns. From a catalog, we will discover the number of collections that are available in the library, so we use it in searching for a book.
A catalog contains some data about the collections, such as title, author, date of publication, etc., usually called bibliographical data. In the past, a catalog was in the form of cards that we had to search one by one.
Fortunately, card catalogs are rarely used these days, but instead we make use of an upgraded system called OPAC, Online Public Access Catalog.
In short, OPAC, the Online Public Access Catalog, is a computer-based catalog. As the word online suggests, it can be accessed through different computers that are connected to the central computer. Because it is online, then it can be accessed publicly, not one-on-one like the card catalog. That is why it is called Online Public Access Catalog. Types of OPAC. Through further development, there are now two types of OPAC. One is the desktop OPAC and one is the web-based OPAC, or usually called WebPAC. Desktop OPAC. Desktop OPAC is a database composed of records describing the books and other materials that a library or library system owns. It is accessible only from computers within the library. The Johannes Untoro Library has 8 computers that can be used to access the desktop OPAC, 4 on the 3rd floor and 4 on the 2nd floor. WebPAC. WebPAC is a further development on OPAC, accessible via the World Wide Web. To access Joel's WebPAC, you need to go to this link. Then choose Catalog on the menu. Select from the list what to display. If you search by title, just type the title you want to search or the word you think will be in the title of the book you need. You need to put the code displayed. It is case sensitive. You also have to click the search button instead of pressing the enter key on the keyboard. After that, a list of books containing your keyword will appear. You can search the item you want from there. When you search by author, type in the author's last name. Then a pop-up containing authors with the same last name as your keyword will appear. Pick the correct author from the list, and the list of the author's works that the library possesses will appear. Just choose the one you need. The same goes for the subject. Call number search is divided into different search fields. That is call number A to call number D. Call number A represents the topic of the collection. If you search for a regular collection, it represents the DDC number. If you only search for a local content, it represents the major. Call number B represents the first 3 letters of author's last name. Call number C represents the initial of the collection's title. And call number D is special collections which have additional identifier, for example, SK for scriptsy, T for thesis. Searching by call number is usually used to search for this kind of collection. For scriptsy, choose SK in call number D. Then, put in a majors number in call number A. For example, 34 for food tech. If you do this, a list containing scriptsy of food tech major will appear. If you want to be more specific, you can add batch number in call number A. For example, typing 34-10 in call number A will bring you a list of scriptsy written by the 2010 batch of food tech major. The same principle applies for thesis and other local content. Advanced search is when you could combine two or more aspects of an item to search the item. If you want to narrow your search, you could use this feature. When you have selected an item from the list, you should see this page. It is a bibliographic information page that tells you where the item is. The important things on this page are the call number, barcode, and location. First, see the status of the item. If it is out, it means it is checked out. You can check the return date and come back again to see if it is in. If the item is in, it means it is in the library, and we should be able to find it in the shelving area. In order to know where it is exactly shelved, check the location. Location tells you the general location of a collection. There are 5 possible locations: 3rd floor, 2nd floor, CAC, medical and nursing schools, graduate school. The other locations are in the main library. The 3rd floor is where the main reading room is and the general collections are placed. As you enter the library on the 3rd floor, you will see the collections shelving area on the left-hand side of the circulation desk. CAC is also on the 3rd floor next to the information desk, but it is for short loan books. The books in CAC are lent only for 1 day, so remember to check the return date. The 2nd floor is for the collections that can only be used within the library, so the status will always be in. Local contents like scriptsy and thesis, reference collections, and periodical collections like magazines and journals are shelved here. For the CAC and local content, the shelving area are closed access. You have to hand the call number and barcode to the person manning the desk, and the person will search the item for you. For the reference collections, you can directly go to the reference shelving area. Periodicals are in the room on the left-hand side when you go downstairs to the 2nd floor. Search for the subject first. Next, search for the journal or magazine title, and then search for the right volume or publication date. Finally, search for the title of the article.
So that is how we use OPAC to find the collection we need. It's easy, isn't it? You just need some time for adjustments. you have trouble searching on your own, you could always ask the librarians for assistance.
Good luck in using OPAC. I hope this video helps you understand OPAC and enables you to use it better. See you again in other Johannes Untoro library training videos.